Ladies and gentlemen, my name is NeoCypher0 and welcome back to Subnautica. Now, I have a very bad problem here. So, my base, which I have spent hours constructing, may now be obsolete because we're in the new update, in case you haven't noticed or you missed the last episode. We're in the brand new update of Subnautica. We have a whole different heads-up display. The Cyclops is like 100% different now. I mean, it's the same layout and everything, but pretty much everything else has changed. We've got new things for, like, we can adjust the speed. We can run silent, which is what I'm doing right now, because if we don't run silent, we will make a lot of noise, and then on the radar, these little red dots will appear, which are mostly bone sharks, it seems, that will come and attack me because we're cavitating, which is apparently what happens when we run really loudly and leave a big trail of bubbles behind us. So that's a problem, but also because... Oops. Didn't realize I was doing that. Okay. But anyway, so because of that, the Cyclops gets attacked and it will now take damage. Damage which I have to repair. If the Cyclops takes enough damage, rumor has it that it will explode. And I don't want that to happen, because my Cyclops is basically my home right now. It was the only place that I would actually feel safe in this game, and now it is destructible, and now I don't feel safe anywhere. But this is mostly bad because my base, being where it is, down in the Lost River, I have to traverse through some very tight spaces to get there. And I'm not sure if my Cyclops can actually do that. So we may have a problem. But I need to get back down there anyway, because there's some things that I want to check out in this episode that I'm going to need to go down there to see, and I don't know how I'm going to get there. I think what I'm going to have to do is, first of all, I'm going to test it and see if my Cyclops will actually go down there without being damaged. I don't know if it's just the creature attacks that damage it, or, oh shit, that loaded in slowly. Or if it's actually, like, if I bump into things, it will damage it. And I suppose I could test that here, where I could just ram into something. But why do it when I don't need to? So, God, this thing runs so slowly in silent mode. So I'm gonna bump it on up to, oh, Life Pod 4. I think there's something about Life Pod 4 that's new that I need to check out. I'm not sure, but I heard some stuff about it and I want to go check it out. And we're right near here anyway, so why the fuck not? Let's make a little pit stop here. It's gonna take me forever to get back to my base, or even the entrance to my base in the Grand Reef anyway, so might as well. Okay, so we're just about close enough here. Let's go ahead, and I don't think we need to take the sea moth. We could just swim on over. I do know there are Reaper Leviathans around here. Oh shit, and that guy, who's gonna be a big jerkwad. Okay, but let's see if there's anything going on in here. Oh yes, one of these things. So I don't... Oh, creature decoy. Okay, so we just got the blueprint for that, which, what is that? Does that have a texture? Ooh, there's new stuff for the Cyclops as well. Alright, creature decoy. Attracts creatures to its location, can be deployed by hand or by a submarine. Cannot be reclaimed once deployed. So we have to keep building that. It costs 3 titanium, copper wire, and a battery. So it's not too heavily, it's not too heavy on the resources. Prawn suit propulsion cannon, okay. So that must be new, because I don't have that. Yeah. Oh no, I've got 50% of the way there, so I must have gotten it before, I just haven't finished it. But we got a Cyclops sonar upgrade, which sounds awesome. Cyclops shield generator. Cyclops decoy tube upgrade. And Cyclops fire suppression system. Now these are all things that I would love nothing more to build. But sadly, I don't think I'll be able to get to that in this episode. But probably in the next episode, or a soon-to-be future episode. So we have a... Whoa. So we have a data pad here. Let's see if we can check that real quick. What are we at? Life Pod 4 crew log. To any Altera crew, landed in area of significant alien activity, encountered predators in the Leviathan class. Highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designated Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the alien creature decoy blueprint and enough resources to fabricate a couple of decoys. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should be just enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, I presume I miscalculated, and save yourself. Whoa. That is scary. Oh boy. Okay, so it seems that the purpose of the decoy is to distract Reaper Leviathans from attacking the Cyclops. Oh my. That just makes me even more terrified of them than I was, which is kind of a good thing. Because if you guys have watched previous episodes, I've been kind of less scared of them, running around in my prawn suit, attaching myself to them and riding them around like the beasts of the sea. And yeah, they're just not very threatening anymore. Although, with the new update, and now that the Cyclops is completely destructible, I don't think I want to go near any Reapers anytime soon. So, I think we can increase the speed here, and we're gonna head on over to the Grand Reef. Yes, I know. We're gonna head to the Grand Reef and hopefully try and find a way into my previous base. Because if I can't get back there, then all of my effort to have a base there has been for naught. And holy shit, you guys are flipping out. Literally. That's not figurative. You literally just flipped out. But anyway, we're gonna head there and see if we can get there, and if not, then that poses a lot of new questions that I'm going to have to find the answers to. But you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, you know? Oh, I am not okay with this. So, I did bump into something a while back, and it has damaged my submarine. Right here. Which does not bode well for me at all. And my base that I spend all that time building is probably for naught. So, I may be a little bit screwed here. But this is terrifying, that I have to physically get out of my submarine to repair the damages. It's not a comforting feeling. Now I just feel like I could be attacked by anything, anywhere, at any time, regardless of where I am in on the fucking planet. It's not good. But we're gonna head down to the entrance to my base anyway, and I guess I'll take Selena back down there. Okay, we've sort of arrived at an entrance to where my base is supposed to be, which is this hole right down here. And so we're going to be taking Selena as far as we can go down this way, because I severely doubt that my Cyclops is ever going to make it back to my base. The only problem now is I got these motherfuckers with their EMPs. And, oh shit, and those things. I just heard it. I know the fucking warpers are down here too, so we gotta be a little swift here. And, move with some purpose to get to the Lost River. And hopefully nothing goes wrong. Alright, we've reached the home base, but I have to be very, very careful here. Because we are just barely at the limit of Selena's depth. So, we're just gonna leave her to float a little bit higher up here, towards the ceiling. I'm gonna get out, and we're gonna head down into my base, because I need some water first. But after we do that, I think I'm gonna take my prawn suit, actually, and we're gonna head on over to the precursor installation, and see if anything has actually changed, because I've heard some things. I've heard some rumors and I've heard some things, and I've heard some what-have-yous and you know, various other contemplations and speculations. But we're gonna see what's actually up, if anything's changed or not. But I'm gonna take this water with me, because I need it. I'm gonna drink some right now. Whew, gotta love that water. Excuse me. Excuse me. I did not invite you here. Kindly leave. Oh, also, in this update, we can actually sleep now. So, that'll pass the nighttime by much better. I should probably build a bed in my Cyclops if I can fit one in there somewhere. But yeah, we wake up feeling all refreshed and energetic. It might also somewhat, heal you a bit? I'm not sure. Ooh, can I use this now? Ooh, I get snacks! I can eat snacks in this game now. Set picture. Whoa. Oh, so you can take screenshots now and put it as a picture for your background. Isn't that lovely? Maybe we'll try that later, but, we'll take a picture of the sea dragon if I'm feeling ballsy. And just set it as our desktop background, so to speak. Oh, I'm stuck. Ah! This is how it ends. This is how I'm gonna die. Man, you guys look like you've grown a bit. I'm proud of you. Alright, bye. Hello, Prawn Suit Larry. I've missed you. Okay, so we're gonna take you. Oh, yes. And I believe the jet upgrades for the prawn suit, there it is, have been fixed as well. So we should get much more out of them. What the hell is that? They changed the textures for everything, so it could be something. Yeah, it's just aluminum oxide crystal. So that's a lot more interesting looking now. So pretty much anything I see out here that looks different probably is the same thing that I've seen 1,000 times already. They've just changed the textures on it. So it's a little bit confusing at this point, but we have to just, like, reacquaint ourselves with everything. So it's all good. And still laggy with all these fucking jelly rays. Oh yeah, and that's another thing I wanted to check real quick, actually, is, did they update what we scanned for the tree? Where was it? The giant cove tree. No. Further data unavailable. That's not fair, man. Man, I really would have thought they would have updated it by now. That's okay. It'll get there eventually. Well, one day we will discover the mysteries of the giant cove tree. Have faith, brothers and sisters, and everything in between. Relatives of all kind. None of you are actually related to me. Unless you are related to me, in which, how in the hell did you find my channel? So let's just Spider-Man our way over here to this research facility. Oh, come on. And see if there is, in fact, any change to the interior that we can interact with, or maybe there's even some extra data or knowledge we can glean from this experience. I have no clue, but that's what we're here to do, is to find out as soon as I can get myself inside. Oh, I know one thing. There's an ion crystal right here that wasn't there before, or it reset itself, so now I can just grab it again. I'm not going to complain about that, because I would really like to have a lot more of those. But what I'm more interested in is what's down here. I'm going to grab this other crystal, though, real quick, because I needs me those. Aha! So this was the giant egg from before. Is there now some way that I can react to this, or interact with this? Maybe? What if I scan it? Can I scan it yet? No? Can I break the glass? I don't think so. This doesn't seem like really anything's changed in here. Can we still scan ourselves? It's gonna happen. Infected. That's all it'll tell us. The green herpes disappeared from my hand a couple episodes ago. I don't know why. I thought that was a cool little feature to have, but I guess they got rid of it. I don't know. I'm very confused about all that. Alright, well, unless there's a way to get that egg that I still don't know about, I don't think anything really has changed in here, which is a little disappointing, but it's okay, because, I mean, what was I expect? Ooh, this was not here before. Oh, could I have spoke too soon? I don't have an artifact with me, though. Shit. Well, I came all this way. Okay, I went and got a purple artifact, so now we should be able to get into this. Jesus, this is taking a long time. But I wasn't just gonna leave this at nothing, so here we are. We finally discovered something. What is it? What do we get? Come on, what do I... Was this just nothing? Did I just waste a purple artifact? Oh, boy. Okay, then.
Dehydration detected.
Okay, so, anyway, I think this is new. I think the texture of the egg is different now, but I can't remember. Anyway, someone said you could get this, but I think that's only if you use console commands. I don't think you could actually get it, and besides, it doesn't hatch inside the aquarium anyway, which I thought would be cool if we could do, but, apparently not. It doesn't work. I would have loved to have a little baby sea dragon swimming around in my aquarium, but it is not to be. Anyway, I think the only things that are really new about this update is the stuff with the Cyclops, which you guys saw. There's a lot of new blueprints for the Cyclops, which I'd be thrilled... Oh shit, not you. I would be thrilled to try and build. That kind of rhymed, which was awesome, but I don't have the resources on me right now, so that might be something for the next episode, but for... Ah, shit, you fucker! I hate you! I hope you die in a blender someday. Oh god, where am I? There he is. Alright, we just need to ignore him and just go on with our lives. Oh, fuck you guys. They're everywhere. Alright guys, well I think I'm gonna leave this episode here, for Subnautica. So we got a few Cyclops upgrades that we now know about, and I got the blueprint for the Cyclops decoy, which might be fun to test in a future episode. But I think that's what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna head on back up to the surface where my Cyclops is, and we're gonna try and figure out how to build some of these upgrades and see what they actually do and how they work. Hello there. How are you? Nice. So that's all I've got for this episode of Subnautica, guys. So thanks for stopping by. If you guys enjoyed this episode, click that like button's ass for me, please. And until next time, guys, have a nice day.